The next clip here is kind of important. You guys know that China is spending billions of dollars to make itself look amazing abroad, right? They're not stopping, right? This is their high-speed rail. It's one of their famous projects. They promote it everywhere. And I went on this very specific line in Jilin in northern China. Let's see it.
Okay.
Because that's what you want.
You know what that is? That is China's high-speed rattle.
That is a high-speed rattle.
Yeah, you can see the CRH logo over there. This is the China high-speed rail. And you know what? This is not the first clip of its kind to come out. I've shown this before. One of the big selling points of Chinese propaganda is the high-speed rail. Okay? You see it. Every shill that goes about it, they like balance a coin or whatever and say, look, it's so smooth. It's not that smooth. I've used it a lot. It's not bad. It's usually pretty good. But it also has, circumstances like this where it's very bad. And you don't want to be traveling at any speed when the whole thing's shaking like that.
Yeah, these things are ripping.
Yeah. And look, I mean, that's just China for you. You would expect a bit of shortcuts to be taken when it comes to inspection and maintenance, and also the materials used in the wheels, because that's what would cause this. Okay, so anyway, just so you know, it's not this infallible, amazing, technology, the high-speed rail in China. It's not like Japan. In Japan, it really is as good as they say it is. In Japan, it's so meticulously inspected. It's incredible. But in China, it's kind of thrown together sloppily in certain, aspects, and this is the result.
Yes, unfortunately. Give a thumbs up if you wouldn't ride that.
Sure. I'd be terrified.
Going at like 300 kilometers an hour or whatever.
What is going on here?
This is the story of a girl.
It's not,
no, it's not. This is a story of some students, and these are cameras.
Yeah, these are like anti-cheat cameras.
Yeah.
But you know what? Cheating is rampant in China. Now, the problem is, there's this thing, it's called the Great Equalizer. It's called the Gaokao. It's this, test, this university entrance test that people take at the end of high school. And it's just the most important thing in a person's life. But it's the Great Equalizer. The reason I say that is it doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're poor, you have to take it. So what happens is normally if you've got a rich kid, spoiled rich kid, they usually go study abroad so that they can avoid taking this test. Okay? Because rich kids mess around. It depends on their family. Some of them are they're very studious, but a lot of them, they've got so much money, they don't pay attention to their studies.
Sure.
So there have been cases in the past where teachers have been bribed to take, and there's this horrible story where a teacher came out and, she's had a bad conscience her whole life because she swapped out the results from a rich kid with a poor kid. And the poor kid excelled at studies and actually failed the Gaokao because she switched it out for a rich kid's one. So the poor kid that did really well ended up not having any career prospects and actually had to go become in the service industry and do real menial work. But the rich kid got her results and then obviously went off to a nice university. That kind of things happen in the past. But another thing rich kids do is they cheat. And they're constantly catching these very ingenious ways of cheating. There'll be a van parked outside transmitting the answers. And they'll wear glasses that have got a little camera in them to see it and a little hidden microphone and that kind of thing, right? They keep catching them and they keep finding out new ways of doing it. It's pretty ingenious, the cheats that they come up with. So that's what this is all about.
That's nuts.
It's because cheating is so rampant during this time, they have to have one camera for every student to meticulously watch exactly what they're doing.
They already have one camera for every citizen in the country, right?
Yeah. But I mean, that also is pretty dystopian.
It is.
Ballard.
Oh, it's a Ballard Report. Ooh, look at this guy.
So, let's pause it.
Okay.
Let's look at this guy.
Yeah.
So Ballard Report, we show you why China is erecting bollards everywhere, all over the country. It's to stop vehicular manslaughter, to stop these mass murders happening.
Yeah.
These bollards are usually giant cement-looking balls, marble-looking balls. And what they do is they put them everywhere so that a car can't go off the road and then hit a bunch of people because they keep doing that, keep murdering hundreds of kids.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's horrible. It's no joke.
Yeah.
But the Ballard Report is to show you all the other efforts to stop vehicles, right? So the bollards can be rails, they can be posts, right? In this case, these are a bollard set up to keep vehicles outside of a pedestrian area.
Yes.
This guy doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, look at him. He's all over the thing. He's doing initial D drifts. He's figured a way around, yeah.
This woman, on the other hand, just want to see if you guys get frustrated at this.
You know what I'm going to say? The scariest part about this is, never mind the lack of misunderstanding of just general life in general, right?
Right.
Or the way things work, or directions, or physics, or, you know, all of that stuff. Common sense.
Yeah.
I think the worst part about it is she's about to go and ride on the streets in traffic with that knowledge of how turning works.
With kids
without helmets, yeah. I think that's the worst part of this. I mean, and then she still hits that little curb and can't even go over it. This is so annoying. Yeah, and now the kids are going to hop on and she's going to go drive off. Anyway,
she needs bollards.
Yes, she does. What's going on with this guy?
Look at the spaghetti nonsense. This poor guy.
Those are fiber cables, by the way.
Yeah.
And this guy's obviously there to set up people's internet. And yeah, somebody just recorded it on the side of the street in China. Not a very cool thing to do if you've ever been a technician who works with networks. That looks like a nightmare.
I remember you lift my spirit, with you high is all I'm feeling. Remember.
Northern stereotypes. So what's our picture of the day that you took?
This is one of those super annoying touts.
The ladies can be plump and pale.
Okay.
Having curvy figures and are very trendy compared to the rest of China. The on the end there is completely unnecessary.
We got up and rode all the way down to the border of North Korea, quickly filmed stuff, and got out of there before anyone really noticed we were there.
Yeah, the people are much bigger up north.
Eating a freaking animal where it's staring at you is kind of unnerving. I'd prefer not to.